Golden sunlight fades away. Evening whispers start to pray. On a hill where shadows fall, quiet winds remember all. Crimson skies and fading light hold the silence of the night. Every tear the world has known, every heart that feels alone, finds a story written there in the evening's golden prayer. Through the sunset's gentle glow, love begins its steady flow. The cross and golden twilight, standing silent in the light. Every sorrow, every pain was not carried there in vain. Through the fading of the day, hope is rising in its way, and the sky begins to say, love will always stay. People walking far below, searching for a place to go, but the quiet hill above still is shining with his love. No loud thunder fills the air, just a silent sacred prayer, and the world begins to see grace that sets the broken free. As the sun begins to rest, mercy glows within the west. The cross in golden twilight, standing silent in the light. Every sorrow, every pain was not carried there in vain. Through the fading of the day, hope is rising in its way, and the sky begins to say, love will always stay. When the night begins to fall, still his love outshines it all. In the quiet evening sky, faith begins to rise. The cross in golden twilight, shining softly through the night. Every shadow fades away in the mercy of that day, and the stars begin to rise like reflections in the sky. Hope will never drift away, love will always stay. Waves are rising in the night, clouds are hiding every light. Dark horizons rolling wide, restless waters start to cry. Lonely hearts upon the sea, searching for serenity. Every fear begins to grow in the winds that start to blow, but a voice whisper softly through the fear, through the thunder and the rain. Hope begins to breathe again. There's a love that calms the storm tonight, turning darkness into light. Every wave begins to rest when His peace fills every chest. Through the winds that shake the sea, there's a voice that calls to me, and the storm begins to cease in the power of His peace. Broken sails and drifting dreams, lost between the crashing streams, yet the sky begins to clear when His quiet steps draw near. No great armies, no loud cry, just a whisper through the sky, and the raging ocean floor feels the calm it knew before. Through the silence of the tide, faith begins to turn the tide. There's a love that calms the storm tonight, turning darkness into light. Every wave begins to rest when His peace fills every chest. Through the winds that shake the sea, there's a voice that calls to me, and the storm begins to cease in the power of His peace. Every storm will fade away, every night will find its day, and the waves will softly say, love will lead the way. There's a love that calms the storm tonight, guiding every soul to light. Every fear begins to fall when His gentle mercy calls. Through the ocean wild and deep, promises He always keeps, and the storm will always cease in the power of His peace. Snow like starlight fills the sky, quiet whispers drifting by, silent streets of Bethlehem, lanterns glowing soft and dim, midnight breeze through ancient stone sings a song the world has known. Humble doors and narrow ways hold the light of sacred days. In a stable calm and small, heaven's greatest gift to all. Through the stillness of the night shines shines a tender holy light. Silent streets of Bethlehem tonight. Stars are dancing in the sky so bright. Every heart can feel the flame of a love that gently came through the calm of winter air. Hope is rising everywhere, and the world begins to see peace for all humanity. Shepherds walking through the field, hear the joy the heavens yield. Angels singing soft and clear, songs of peace for all to hear. Every shadow fades away at the birth of Christmas Day, and the quiet town becomes where the light of heaven comes. Through the stars above the hill, all creation stands so still. Silent streets of Bethlehem tonight. Stars are dancing in the sky so bright. Every heart can feel the flame of a love that gently came through the calm of winter air. Hope is rising everywhere, and the world begins to see peace for all humanity. Every bell begins to ring, every heart begins to sing. Through the calm of Christmas night shines eternal light. Silent streets of Bethlehem tonight. Heaven glowing warm and bright. Every road and every land resting softly in His hand, and the stars above proclaim love has come in Jesus' name. Peace forever it will remain. From Bethlehem to life.
Morning light across the sky. Quiet streets are waking slow. Golden sunlight on the wall. Coffee steam begins to call. Pages open, words of grace. Peace is filling up this place. Ancient songs from long ago, still like living rivers flow. Every line begins to rise like a prayer into the skies. Through the calm of morning air, hope is singing everywhere. Morning songs and gentle jazz flowing softly as they pass. Every note and every line feels like heaven's perfect rhyme. Through the rhythm warm and slow, living waters start to flow, and my heart begins to rest in this quiet moment blessed. Walking by the trees, moving with the morning breeze. Every sound becomes a hymn, every light is touching him. All the worries fade away in the mercy of the day, and the truth my soul can see is the grace that set me free. Through the sunlight soft and bright, faith awakens with the light. Morning psalms and gentle jazz, flowing softly as they pass. Every note and every line feels like heaven's perfect rhyme. Through the rhythm warm and slow, living waters start to flow, and my heart begins to rest in this quiet moment. Every sunrise brings a song, telling hearts where they belong, and the music softly says, grace will guide our day. Morning psalms and gentle jazz, like a peace that always lasts. Every breath becomes a prayer, floating softly through the air, and the day begins to shine with a love so pure, divine. All the world feels calm and new in this morning spent with you. Morning light through the window pane, soft jazz drifting like gentle rain, sunlight dancing on the street, morning rhythm soft and sweet. Steam is rising from my cup like a prayer that's lifting up in the quiet of the day. All my worries drift away when I sit a while and breathe in the peace that you give me. No rushing wind, no thunder loud, just calm beyond the crowd. A cup of peace with Jesus in the golden morning light. Every burden slowly fading as my heart begins to rise. Through the laughter of the day, through the calm of quiet grace, I can feel your love surround me like the warmth in this small place. People passing by the door, searching, hoping for much more. But the secret I have found is a peace so deep and sound, not in riches, not in fame, but in calling out your name. And the world feels bright and new in this morning spent with you. Every breath becomes a song where my soul belongs. A cup of peace with Jesus in the golden morning light. Every burden slowly fading as my heart begins to rise. Through the laughter of the day, through the calm of quiet grace, I can feel your love
like the warmth in this small place. Every sunrise softly says, mercy meets us every day. Every moment we can see, peace is where you'll always be. A cup of peace with Jesus, morning shining bright and clear. Every step becomes much lighter, knowing that your love is near. And the music of the day flows like grace along the way. In the quiet of this place, I can feel your endless peace. Leaves are falling through the sky, golden stories drifting by. Autumn whispers through the trees, carrying forgotten dreams. Coffee steam and amber light, soft reflections in the night. Every leaf that slowly falls feels like ancient wisdom calls. Stories simple, quiet, clear, floating in the autumn air. Through the breeze so calm and wise, truth appears in small disguise. Parables in the autumn air, little seeds of love and care. Tiny words that softly grow into truths the heart can know. Through the golden evening glow, hidden rivers start to flow. Every soul can hear them there, parables in the autumn air. Like a farmer sowing grain through the sunshine and the rain. Every kindness that we show plants a field where hope can grow. Like a lantern in the night, simple truths become the light. And the quiet voice we hear turns our wandering hearts sincere. Every leaf that falls today seems to guide us on the way. Parables in the autumn air, little seeds of love and care. Tiny words that softly grow into truths the heart can know. Through the golden evening glow, hidden rivers start to flow. Every soul can hear them there, parables in the autumn air. Every story softly told warms the night against the cold. Simple truths we often miss, hidden in a moment's kiss. Parables in the autumn air, drifting gently everywhere. Through the silence of the leaves, love becomes the truth we breathe. And the wind begins to share heaven's wisdom everywhere. Like a song beyond despair, parables in the autumn air. Parables in the autumn air. hearts glow in silver light. Raindrops tapping on the glass like quiet prayers that slowly pass. Neon rivers down the street, soft jazz drifting through the beat. Every storm I tried to hide, every tear I kept inside. In the rhythm of the rain, I can feel your love again.
Through the clouds so dark and deep,
Your mercy falls so sweet. There's grace in every raindrop falling, heaven softly calling me. Through the night so cold and lonely, your love flows like the sea. Every whisper of the weather sings a song of hope and peace, and the rain keeps telling stories of a love that never leaves. People rushing through the storm, searching for a place that's warm. But inside this quiet room, your gentle presence starts to bloom like a saxophone so low. Every broken heart can know. Even storms can turn to grace when your light begins to trace. Every drop upon the ground feels like heaven's quiet sound. There's grace in every raindrop falling, heaven softly calling me. Through the night so cold and lonely, your love flows like the sea. Every whisper of the weather sings a song of hope and peace, and the rain keeps telling stories of a love that never leaves. Every storm will fade away, every night will meet the day, but your love will always stay like rain that softly prays. There's grace in every raindrop falling, washing tired hearts tonight. Every storm becomes a blessing when your mercy turns the light, and the rain keeps softly playing like a calm eternal tune. Grace is falling all around us in this rainy jazz-filled room.
silver shadows softly fall. Midnight whispers through it all. Under the olive tree moon tonight, stars are trembling in the quiet light. Gentle winds through ancient leaves carry prayers the heart believes. The world is sleeping far away, but heaven listens when you pray. And every tear the darkness hides shines like diamonds in your eyes. In the silence deep and wide, Hope is breathing by your side. Under the olive tree moon, heaven hums a tender tune. Through the sorrow, through the pain, love will rise again. In the quiet midnight air, grace is flowing everywhere. Every broken heart will find peace beyond the night. Shadows stretch across the ground. Still your mercy circles round. Every fear the soul can know melts within your gentle glow. Though the night is cold and long, faith becomes a quiet song, and the stars above the hill listen to your silent will. Through the dark the angels see love that sets the weary free. Under the olive tree moon, heaven hums a tender tune. Under the olive tree moon, heaven hums a tender tune. Through the sorrow, through the pain, love will rise again. In the quiet midnight air, grace is flowing everywhere. Every broken heart will find peace beyond the night. Every leaf begins to sway, like a prayer that finds its way. Through the night so still and deep, promises we always keep. Under the olive tree moon, mercy sings a sacred tune. Through the shadows, through the rain, hope will rise again. And when morning lights the sky, faith will rise and so will I. But tonight my soul will stay here with you in prayer. Here with you in prayer.
Candlelight and quiet rooms, midnight songs begin to bloom. A wooden table, simple and warm, 12 tired hearts before the dawn, soft shadows dancing on the wall. No crown, no throne, no golden light, just humble love in the night. and every word he gently spoke felt like a promise heaven wrote. Through the silence warm and slow, something deeper starts to flow. Red wine and blue notes tonight, grace is shining in the candlelight. Every sorrow, every scar feels a healing from afar. In the rhythm soft and true, mercy sings a deeper tune. Oh, heaven's love begins to bloom in bread, wine, and blue notes. Outside the city whispers fear, but peace is resting quietly here, like a melody that understands every heart and trembling hand. He breaks the bread and pours the wine, says his love will stand through time, and though the night will soon grow cold, this grace is stronger than we know. Through the quiet, through the pain, hope begins its soft refrain. Red wine and blue notes tonight, grace is shining in the candlelight. Every sorrow, every scar feels a healing from afar. In the rhythm soft and true, mercy sings a deeper tune. Heaven's love begins to bloom in bread, wine, and blue notes. Every note begins to pray, every shadow fades away. Through the night a truth remains, love will rise again. Red wine and blue notes tonight, hope is glowing in the fading light. Through the sorrow and the pain, love will rise again. And the song will still remain, flowing like a gentle rain. Heaven's grace forever flows through bread, wine, and blue notes. Through wine and blue Evening fields, the daylight fades, quiet winds through golden plains. In the valley calm and wide, where the silent rivers glide, I was wandering far from home, lost where lonely shadows moan. Then a voice so warm and low, like the wind begins to flow, calling softly through the night, leading me toward the light. Every fear begins to fall when I hear your gentle the shepherd's gentle song, guiding every heart that's gone through the dark and through the storm, where his endless love is born. Every step along the way turns the night into the day, and my soul will sing along with the shepherd's gentle song. Through the hills and quiet streams, healing broken hearts and dreams, every tear the lost have cried finds its rest here by his side. No harsh thunder, no command, just the warmth of guiding hands, and the path I could not see opens like a melody. Through the calm of moonlit skies, hope begins again to rise. Hear the shepherd's gentle song, guiding every heart that's gone through the dark and through the storm, where his endless love is born. Every step along the way turns the night into the day, and my soul will sing along with the shepherd's gentle song. If the world grows cold and wild, still he calls each wandering child through the valleys deep and long. You can hear his quiet song. Hear the shepherd's gentle song, soft and steady, pure and strong. Through the night it carries on till the fear and doubt are gone, and forever I belong where his peaceful grace is strong. I will walk the road along with the shepherd's gentle song. Morning breeze across the shore, gentle light forevermore, soft light over Galilee, golden dancing on the sea, quiet hills and silver skies, peace reflected in your eyes. fisher boats drift slow and free, like a whispered melody, and the wind begins to say, love is waking with the day. Every wave begins to glow where your gentle footsteps go. In the soft light of Galilee, your grace flows like the sea. Every heart that's lost and torn finds a place to be reborn. Through the calm and shining air, hope is rising everywhere, like a song so wild and free, in the soft light of Galilee. Morning birds begin to sing songs of mercy that you bring. Broken souls along the shore leave their burdens there no more. Every story, every pain washes slowly with the rain, and your voice so calm and low helps the seeds of faith to grow. Through the sunlight on the tide, I can feel you by my side. In the soft light of Galilee, your grace flows like the sea. Every heart that's lost and torn finds a place to be reborn. Through the calm and shining air, hope is rising everywhere, like a song so wild and free, in the soft light of Galilee. Every wave becomes a prayer, every breeze says you are there, and the world feels new and bright, in the mercy of your light, in the soft light of Galilee. Your love flows endlessly, like the dawn across the sea. You bring life and harmony, and forever I will be where your quiet grace can be, like a song inside of me, in the soft light of Galilee.
Midnight falls, the city sleeps, lonely shadows, silent streets, underneath a quiet sky. Tired thoughts are drifting by, neon lights fade into blue, and my heart is calling you. Every worry, every scar, every question from afar. In the silence of this hour, I can feel your gentle power, like a whisper in the air. Hope is rising through my prayer. Mercy in a midnight prayer, falling softly everywhere, like a melody so deep, singing broken hearts to sleep. When the night is cold and long, you become my quiet song, and your love begins to stay in my midnight prayer. There are days my faith runs thin, storms are crashing deep within, but your grace moves like the tide, washing every fear aside. Through the darkness I can see tiny sparks of destiny. Every tear I try to hide finds its healing in your light. Through the night so calm and wide, I can feel you by my side. Mercy in a midnight prayer, falling softly everywhere, like a melody so deep, singing broken hearts to sleep. When the night is cold and long, you become my quiet song, and your love begins to stay in my midnight prayer. Of the night turns to silver in your light. Every fear I once held tight slowly fades into the night. Mercy in a midnight prayer, heaven breathing through the air, like a gentle jazz refrain, healing every hidden pain. And when morning finds the sky, hope will rise and so will I. But tonight your love will stay in my midnight prayer.
Morning light through the window pane, city waking up again. There's a little cafe on the 3rd Street, where the world moves soft and slow. Steam is rising from my coffee, like the prayers I barely know. Then a stranger takes the chair there, with kind eyes and weathered hands, smiles like he's been here forever, like he somehow understands. No crown of gold upon his head, just quiet words he gently said, I'm having coffee with the carpenter, talking about the roads of life. He says love will build a better world, stronger than our fear and strife. Every word feels warm and simple, like a song the heart remembers. Grace is pouring in the silence over coffee with the carpenter. He speaks softly about forgiveness, about the broken being restored. Says the smallest seed of kindness can become a forest, Lord. Outside people rush like rivers, chasing dreams they can't define. But here time feels slow and sacred, like eternity in time. No thunder voice, no grand display, just truth that lights the quiet way. I'm having coffee with the carpenter, talking about the roads of life. He says love will build a better world, stronger than our fear and strife. Every word feels warm and simple, like a song the heart remembers. Grace is pouring in the silence over coffee with the carpenter. If every heart would sit a while and listen close like I did now, maybe peace would fill the city, maybe hope would show us how. I'm having coffee with the carpenter, morning sun begins to rise, and the world feels a little kinder, seen through mercy in his eyes. When he leaves, the chair is empty, but his words remain forever. Love is waiting in the silence over coffee with the carpenter. Oh, the coffee. Midnight wind upon the sea, waves are calling out to me, shadows dancing in the tide, fear is whispering inside. Then a light across the phone, like a voice that calls me home. Through the dark your footsteps glide, peace is walking by my side. When the storm begins to rise, I just lift my searching eyes. You're walking on the quiet waters, calling softly through the night. Every wave begins to listen when your love becomes my light. Through the thunder and the darkness, through the doubts I try to hide, I can hear you say so gently, child, just come and walk beside. hidden storms and memories, dreams that drift and fade away, lost between the night and day. But your voice is calm and low, like a river's steady flow, and the fear I used to know slowly fades as faith will grow. Every wave that once was wild now grows silent like a child. You're walking on the quiet waters, calling softly through the night. Every wave begins to listen when your love becomes my light. Through the thunder and the darkness, through the doubts I try to hide, I can hear you say so gently, child, just come and walk beside. Step by step across the deep, promises you always keep. Even when my faith is small, your strong hands will break my fall. You're walking on the quiet waters, stars are shining in your wake. Every fear begins to tremble, every chain begins to break. Through the silence of the ocean, through the calm and silver tide, I will follow where you're leading, Lord, forever be my guide.
The evening falls on quiet streets, soft golden lights and drifting beats, a lonely cup of coffee near, and whispers in the atmosphere. The day was long, my heart was tired, chasing dreams that never fired. But in the hush of twilight air, I feel your gentle presence there, like a breeze upon my soul. You make the broken pieces whole. Whispers of grace in the evening light, soft as a sax in the velvet night. You touch my heart without a sound, and turn my lost roads all around. In every shadow, in every sight, your quiet love is passing by, like jazz that flows through midnight air. I feel your mercy everywhere. I walk through storms I couldn't name, through silent doubts and hidden pain. But like a song I used to know, your tender mercy starts to flow. No thunder voice, no flashing flame, just gentle love that calls my name. And in the rhythm slow and deep, your peace awaken hearts asleep, like moonlight falling on the sea. Your grace keeps washing over me. Whispers of grace in the evening light, soft as a sax in the velvet night. You touch my heart without a sound, and turn my lost roads all around. news, whispers of grace in the evening light, guiding my soul through darkest night. And when the world grows cold and far, your love still shines just like a star. So in the silence I will stay, listening as your mercies play. A gentle song, so warm, so true. Every note leads back to you.